Months apart, two of Boeing's new 737 MAX 8 airplanes have crashed shortly following takeoff. And on Sunday, a MAX 8 crashed, killing 157 people on board. The flight was going to Nairobi from Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. At the crash site, you could see many of the personal belongings of those on board. There were bits of newspapers and business cards flying around in the wind. We still don't know exactly what caused this crash, but today several countries announced that they are grounding MAX 8 airplanes until further notice. Here in the U.S., though, they are still taking flight. Stephanie Kaiser is live out at KCI, where we spoke with people getting off of a MAX 8 aircraft today. Stephanie.
Well, this morning, dozens of people flew into KCI here off of a Southwest flight 737 MAX 8. Now, one traveler started her journey in Nairobi. That was the destination of the MAX 8 plane that crashed in Ethiopia.
I thought it was pretty scary.
Sakina Miller left Nairobi just hours before a similar airplane carrying 157 passengers crashed.
You know, getting ready to fly on the same airplane that they had just crashed, it was very scary.
A 737 MAX 8 was carrying Miller to Kansas City, the last leg of her trip.
After I seen the news, yes, it was very frightening to find that it was the same.
Today, flights are still taking off.
All passengers must present.
The major airlines, American, Southwest, and United, announced that they are all sticking with the MAX 8 airplane for now, despite other countries grounding the plane. The Southwest 737 MAX 8 that landed at KCI this morning has since taken off to Las Vegas and landed in Los Angeles. For the most part, passengers we spoke with didn't know what type of plane they were traveling on.
Not really. I just book my flight and come on the plane. That's about it.
I kind of just get on the plane and just hopefully it makes its destination pretty much.
Now they are questioning just how safe they are in the air.
Something that you certainly have to think about when flying, especially flying hours and hours.
The FAA is not taking any action with U.S. Airlines. Southwest Airlines, which has 34 MAX 8s, says they are confident in the safety and airworthiness of their entire fleet. They are working with Boeing. Boeing expressed heartfelt sympathies to the families and loved ones of the victims. A technical team will be traveling to the crash site to provide assistance. Now, this is an old boarding pass of mine. On a typical boarding pass, it won't say what type of plane you're on. So what you need to do, you need to look up the flight number here. It is flight 3725. What you're going to want to do is go to a website like flightstats.com, type that in, and then you can know exactly what type of airplane you will be flying. We're live at KCI. Stephanie Kaiser, KCTV 5 News.
Yeah.